Hello. Uh, you might notice a slight change in the amount of games that I've played. I think at the end of last video, I was at 125 battles, and now I'm at 185. That means I've played 60 games off cam. My rank is actually still at the same spot. We've kind of ballooned up and down. I think I made it up as high as I think around high 3K. And then I've been as low as almost 8K. I just keep ballooning back and forth. You can see here that I'm still around that 9, 10, 11 games under 500 mark. But so why have I played so many games and why hasn't there been a video for 3 days? Well, there's good excuse for that. So I played a big chunk of the games on Sunday. Yeah, Sunday. I had gone out and done something after I recorded the video on Sunday, and then I came home later and I felt like playing, but I didn't feel like sitting at my desk, so I just played a bunch on the couch. And then I ordered a new GPU for my PC because I wanted to update my GPU. And I didn't realize that it took 3 8-pin connectors to plug it in because my old GPU only needed 2. And I only had 2 connectors. So I had to wait for a cable to come. So I've pretty much been without a PC since Sunday. Or is it Monday? Today's Wednesday. Yeah. It's been 3 days, right? I haven't had a PC, so I haven't been able to record. And since I haven't had a PC, there's been a lot of stuff I haven't been able to do, so I've just been playing Pokemon. But we're still the same spot we're at. So I will admit though, I have been playing a little bit with a different team that I will not be using here in this video, but I wanted to just take... Oh, I need to fix the MB Challenge team. I just wanted to, play around with something different before I burnt out, because I've been playing a lot, as you can tell. And I didn't want to... While I was playing off screen, I wanted to try some other stuff out. So, play around a bit. So I was actually playing around with this team here. Physical Gyarados with Life Orb, Trick Room Imprison, Articuno with Focus Sash, AV Dialga, Scarf Kyogre. It's been pretty fun. I haven't been doing great with it, but I'm also not used to it. But yeah, so I think I also want to branch out and just play with more Pokemon, and I think I may end up playing or recording some videos where I don't file underneath this challenge, where I'm just playing with random other Pokemon, because I haven't used Zacian, I haven't used Calyrex, I haven't used the Groudon team, I haven't done any of that ever in VGC. So I've used Kyogre before, but it was in a single restricted format, and I don't want to just always be robbing myself of that option. But for now, we're here for the Masterball challenge. So we will stick with the team that we have for now. I'll just make sure everything else is all set. So I believe in the last video I did not have this Feeny on my team. Let me double check that. Yeah, the Feeny had not yet made it onto the team. So yeah, there's a Tapu Fini on the team. So you would have missed a couple of additions. So we had, I think at one point we had the Dusclops, and then we didn't like it. And then we tried the Lychee Berry Comfy. I say tried, but I don't think I actually pulled it off once. And then I had an iteration with Mimikyu for Trick Room. And I just got rid of it entirely, and I went with Feeny. So Feeny is actually... This is a super bulky defensive Feeny with Moonblast, Nature's Madness, Haze, and Heal Pulse. It's a super, super useful defensive support Pokemon, as we're against a Shedinja here. But basically, Feeny can come in and set the terrain to prevent burns. It can haze away enemy boosts or any intimidates that my Necrozma picks up. It can provide healing support. It sits there, it takes some hits, especially physical hits. It takes very well. And, you know, it heals up a little bit with the leftovers. So yeah, it's been a pretty strong option for me so far. So here we're against Palkia Ho-Oh, which I do like the option of just going to Necrozma Talonflame. I'm trying to decide if I want Feeny or Kartana. I'll bring Feeny. So they go, oh god, okay, so this is going to be Trick Room. Unfortunately, I really don't have any way to stop this from happening. Outside of just like reading who's Trick Rooming. But I still like my Necrozma's matchup if I can get going. So I think I'm just going to Quake the Palkia and assume that they're going to... I mean, do I just Tailwind anyway in case they don't Trick Room? I don't see why they wouldn't Trick Room in this scenario. So I'll just do a Wing Beat the Palkia. I'll just double into the Palkia. This might not go very well, but I think this is how I have to play this lead. I don't have a taunt user on the team, so... And in this, with this lead, I wouldn't even be able to tell who's pressing it. They can mix it up to try to mess with me. So they will give up a bunch of damage on their Palkia. And I get a special defense boost, which is nice. And I assume that the Porygon is... Yep. What is Trick Rooming? Bit of an issue is that Foul Play is going to hurt a lot more next turn. And then there's the Trick Room. They are leftovers Palkia, that's interesting. What's my play here? I think I just go for another Quake. This time I go into Porygon and I do a Wing Beat Porygon. He's going to hit me with Foul Play, it's going to hurt a lot. I don't know what the speeds are going to be like with the Palkia and the Necrozma, because I'm not min speed. I think Palkia's base speed is a bit higher. Porygon should move first here. So I will get Foul Played for sure, and it's going to hurt, so... I didn't consider the Foul Play from Porygon, but that's a really good option into Necrozma. I could have even considered switching out here, to be honest, but just have to hope for the best. Yep. Owie. Okay, okay, at least I outspeed Palkia under Trick Room, which is good. Yeah, Porygon's like impossible to knock out cleanly. I have done a lot of damage though. The problem here is that they can just Foul Play me again. So I think it's in my best interest to... I mean, I can let them take me. I could switch to Feeny. But then I don't know if I need Necrozma. I could Max Guard and just burn turns of Tailwind. And I'll Flare Blitz into the Porygon. I just need to try to get rid of this Porygon, I think. So there'll be 2 turns of Trick Room left after this turn. They brine me. I can keep my Necrozma alive. They're just gonna press Foul Play again. I can switch to Feeny. And just Flare Blitz again. They might recover. The problem is that they have their Dynamax still for Ho-Oh. Yep, so Foul Play goes into Feeny now. And they brine into Talonflame. Alright, so last turn Trick Room. I can just protect Kyurem. And Moonblast the Porygon, I guess. Okay, Protect comes out. They don't switch anything. Ah, there's the recover. That's annoying. They get so much health back from that. Spatial Rend. The problem is I might have to give up another Tailwind. Or not, another Trick Room. Because they can press it on Palkia. Alright, so I'm gonna Moonblast Porygon again and just Freeze Dry Palkia. They're probably gonna... they should press Trick Room on Porygon here. But I have to knock out Palkia because if they... I don't think they're gonna press it on Palkia, but they could just Spatial Rend me and do a ton of damage. Yep, so there's Trick Room. So what I think I want to do... They're going to bring in Ho-Oh and Max now. Ho-Oh should be faster than my Necrozma, though. And I can heal Necrozma. Okay, so it is Ho-Oh. I am going to Moonblast and Protect. I think. They're probably gonna max Flare my Kyurem. Do I take that? Do I just like Draco? Who's their last Pokemon? They haven't revealed it. I'm gonna Freeze Dry. Alright, here's what we're gonna do. Yeah, we're gonna Protect. I know what their plan is here. They're probably gonna just max Ho-Oh. Well, they're gonna probably be Flare, Quake, and Airstream. Airstream, they're not gonna press Airstream because they're in Tail or a Trick Room. So it's probably just Flare. which is neutral. I can also use this to get a read on the speeds. The speed of their Ho-Oh. So it should be Porygon first, yep. I mean, the thing's just going to be a pain to get rid of. Okay, then Feeny. So a Ho-Oh is faster than Feeny, which means Necrozma is faster than Ho-Oh under Tailwind. Or Trick Room. I keep saying Tailwind. It's Trick Room. Yep, so there's the Flare. There's a decent chunk. I'll just Heal Pulse. And go for a Freeze Dry into Porygon. I'm trying to outlast their Dynamax and then get Necrozma on the field. I think that's my only chance. Yeah, they're just going to spam Recover. I've done no damage to this thing this whole game. Okay, this is a Sun Boosted Flare, so it's going to hurt. It just kills me, okay. So here's the deal. I don't know if I have any opportunity to win this, but we're gonna Heal Pulse and Rock Slide. I'd have to like crit, I think, Rock Slide. If I even survive Foul Play, I might not. Nope. Unfortunate. Yeah, I lost this game because I used my Dynamax too early. I put myself in a really awkward situation where I was Dynamax with my policy activated, but I actually should have swapped out earlier instead of taking a second Foul Play. I should have recognized the Foul Play and not even Dynamaxed. So yeah, there's no way for me to win this, but maybe I can take a KO. So I think Nature's Madness would have done more here than Moonblast. So this Feeny has no special attack. It's all defense and HP. This team does struggle pretty badly against Trick Room. Oregon especially. There's a reason why it's one of my least favorite Pokemon. I even have the card to prove it. I put it right here, so always remember how much I hate that Pokemon. It's always right here. Now this is more like it. Alright, so do I think they go Groudon Charizard or Groudon Venusaur? Or Whimsicott Charizard or Whimsicott Venusaur? I expect anything except for Zacian in the lead. I think I'm going to cross my Talonflame, Urim, and Buoyant Manshower or Feeny? I'll go Feeny. It's bad against Rillaboom, but decent against Charizard and Groudon. It's not there for damage, it's there for support, obviously. Okay, I don't want to commit Dynamax here, so I'm going to dual Wing Beat and Rock Slide. I could have dual Wing Beat switched, because they're probably going to Wildfire me. But I don't really want to... I could have switched to Feeny, I guess, but... I don't know if I... Yeah, they do max. If I hit Wing Beat, I don't know if I take the max Wildfire, not in the sun. If we... I mean, he'll be Life Orb, obviously, but... Okay, so Whimsicott's gone. And there should be Wildfire in the Necrozma. Do we take it? It's reduced by 25%. Nope, we do not take it. That sucks. That would have been really good if we took that. I think now... Well, now I can at least get Tailwind up. So we'll just go Cure him and we'll press Tailwind and hit whatever comes in next to Charizard, I think. Yep. So I'll just Quake Zacian. I could also... No, I'll just Quake. I'll Tailwind Quake. Even if they protect here, I get a special defense boost before Charizard moves, so I shouldn't take too much. It's unfortunate that I traded restricted for Tailwind control, but I really should have switched to Feeny there. The problem with that is I would have had Feeny Talonflame on the field against Zacian Groudon, or Zacian Charizard. Which, I mean, I guess that wouldn't have been so bad. I could have burned Zacian and then Nature's Madness it or something. But they didn't protect, so this should be a knockout. And I guess Spadef boost. So it's 3v2, but they have a lot of chip damage that's going to come out on me. If they have Rockfall, this is a rough one, but it's Wildfire again, okay. Shouldn't hurt too bad because there's no sun yet. I would expect Groudon, obviously, is the last one to set the sun, and then I just Hailstorm Groudon. Which gets rid of the sun. And then even if they protect, they are out of Dynamax. I could switch to Feeny. It doesn't really give me anything. How many? No, I think I'd rather just... Well, Groudon's gonna faint, right? So I might as well just damage Charizard. I'm just gonna Flare Blitz Charizard. Sun boosted should do... Yeah, they just protect Groudon. So they do eat this, but it's not the end of the world, I don't think. It's just not going to do much damage to me. They have to knock out Kyurem this turn in order to have a chance, and that still does so much. I think I can actually just knock out Charizard, or knock out Groudon with Talonflame, to be honest with you. Unless they knock out Talonflame here. Okay, never mind, they have a berry. Okay, they Airstream. Okay, it's my last turn of Tailwind, but they're out of Dynamax. And they're still slower than me. The problem is I'm gonna lose Kyurem. I think what I... do I think Feeny and Talonflame can beat Charizard? They should be able to, right? It's gonna be what, like Hurricane Blast Burn on Charizard, unless they're like Flamethrower, Air Slash, or something like that. Let's Heat Wave. I faint to the Max Wildfire here. That's fine. I'll just bring Talonflame back in. I don't Tailwind here because they're faster than me, or they will be faster than me. I just double attack. I'm fairly healthy right now, so I shouldn't have a way to knock out both Pokemon. Yeah, so we'll do a Wing Beat, and honestly, I don't expect Moonblast to do a lot, but it can lower their special attack if I don't knock them out this turn, which would be nice. Though it should pick up the knockout. Never mind. Good roll, good roll. Alright, cool. It's a rough start there, but managed to bring it back. This team is very well suited to playing against Groudon teams, though, so... Oh, this is an interesting team. What do I expect them to lead? Gigas Weezing? What's my answer to Gigas Weezing? It's probably Will-O-Wisp. And then Gigas is gonna be like, it's gonna want to strike, right? It probably has. It'll probably have ground. I just go Talonflame, Mienshao, Kyurem, Necrozma, I think. I can like burn and knock off the Gigas. Okay, that's the opposite of what I expected. Do they max Gyarados here? Well, they can't stop me from Tailwinding for free. To intimidate Gyarados. So yeah, I'm gonna just take the free Tailwind, and should I knock off Eternatus or Gyarados? I'm gonna knock off Eternatus. In case they're the Meteor Beam power set. I would rather not give them a boost and the attack. It'd be nice if... I actually wouldn't mind if they max Gyarados here, unless they're gonna start Airstreaming a bunch. Okay, they switch Eternatus out for Weezing. Oh, to break my Gale Wings. And they max Gyarados, okay. I feel like I just still outspeed Gyarados, right? What's Gyarados' speed? I mean, I guess we'll find out in a second, but yeah. Oh, he's not, he's 81, yeah, he's super slow. So, I mean, I still get to go first. So them breaking my Gale Wings doesn't really matter. And then I'm just gonna knock off their Weezing. It's probably Black Sludge. Yep. And they Airstream. So I can knock off their Gyarados now. Unfortunately, if they just keep pressing Airstream, I'm kind of in a rough spot. But Gyarados isn't really that scary, to be honest. I don't know if this works, but I'm gonna try it. Okay, it does. I don't know if you could burn water types or not, to be honest, because there's like no physical attacking water types that you would ever want to burn. So we knock off their White Herb and burn them. Talonflame goes down, but he has done his job. He has absolutely done his job. Like clear Smogs. Because they take a double knockout, but they have a burned Gyarados. I think I'd rather max Kyurem. Because my Prism Armor is not going to work. Though they have Zacian, so defense boost might be better. How many turns a Talon? 2. I'm gonna freeze dry Gyarados and Sunsteel Strike. Max Steel Spike Weezing. I think the only way I can beat Zacian after Talon goes down is if I'm boosted defense wise. I feel like freeze dry is gonna kill Gyarados here. 4x. They withdraw Weezing to go... Oh, to get an Intimidate off. That's smart. go Eternatus. Yeah, there's a smart switch. I still get the defense boost though, so it's not the end of the world. The problem is they're gonna bring Zacian in after my Tailwind ends. So I need to be prepared for that. Optimally with a couple defense boosts. But I'm probably gonna be, my attack's gonna be quite low by then. I don't even know how much defense I don't even know if +3 defense is enough to protect me against that stupid move. Alright, goodbye Gyarados. They don't get any damage out this turn at least. They're just doing a lot of pivoting with their Pokemon. Okay, get the defense boost. Still is a good chunk too. Hoping they bring Weezing out here. It not Zacian. Okay. They're probably going to protect Zacian. So what I'm gonna do is I'm going to Earth Power into the Eternatus slot and Steel Spike into the Zacian slot. There's no way they don't protect Zacian here, but I'm just gonna try to get rid of Eternatus. Oh, they're gonna switch Eternatus out. Okay. Are they not going to protect? No, okay, yeah. That was a incredibly obvious protect. So we'll just Earth Power their Weezing. Goodbye. So they outlasted my Tailwind, but I got the +2. Oh, they get another attack boost though. That's actually interesting. That's an interesting combo. Okay, so how do I win this? Their Zacian is going to hit like a truck. It's gonna kill Kyurem if it hits Kyurem. I think I have to protect Kyurem and go for Zacian and just hope. I'll just Quake Zacian. I'm -1, so it probably doesn't knock out, to be honest. But I'm also +2 defense, so if they attack Necrozma, I should be... This is not a stab move, unfortunately. So we'll be a bit weakened. The question is, if they read the Protect and the Kyurem and they double Necrozma, then I'm in a bad spot. Okay, please target my Kyurem. Okay, they proc my policy. If they target Kyurem, then I win. Actually, I think I just win outright. There's no way they knock me out. Okay, yeah. Cool, yeah. It was gonna potentially be a bit iffy if I couldn't get my policy active because I was -1 attack, and I don't think that Quake was gonna knock out at -1. But since they procced my policy for me, I was able to knock out Zacian. Because I think at -1 I would have not knocked it out, and then next turn they could have just knocked out Kyurem. Though maybe at that point I just press Earthquake and maybe I still win. I think I underestimated Necrozma's ability to take some hits. So just gonna Shadow Ball again. Yeah, with that Quake boost, actually, I would have been able to 1v1 these. So yeah, if I hadn't knocked out with Quake, I could have just I could have pressed Earthquake and Earth Power into Zacian, and then I think it's just a guaranteed win there. All right, let's keep it going. It was mental herb. They didn't. There was Gyarados. Yep, adamant, max attack, max speed. D-Dance. Okay. Yep. Max attack, max speed, adamant. That's so overkill. No bulk whatsoever. You don't need 200 attack, especially with the it's kind of a shame, right? Because they had a really cool strat with the neutralizing gas where you switch, you send Zacian out, get the boost, send Weezing in, and then let Weezing faint and get a second boost. But like, you don't even need to be +2 when you have when you're adamant max attack. Like, +1's already killing like every single freaking Pokemon in the game. So they could have. I think it would have been cool if they were like a bulkier Zacian set and played around their ability to be +2 pretty much for free. Alright, so we have a Zacian, a Yveltal with Hydreigon. Yeah, for Yveltal, I need Kyurem. Kyurem actually is a really good matchup here if I can get Tailwind up. So I'm just going to go Talonflame, Kyurem, Necrozma. Do I go Feeny? Feeny beats... I mean, Feeny's not going to do a ton of damage, but it's also really good in their team. Especially if that's a Dark Urshifu. Like, Feeny with no special attack will still do a ton to Dark Urshifu and Hydreigon. And there's one tech that I can do with Haze. I can actually Draco Meteor and then Haze on the same turn, so I don't lose any special attack. I haven't actually done that yet, but that is a possibility. That's something that we can consider. Grimmsnarl, Zacian. Problem. If they have Fake Out... If they have Fake Out, they can Fake Out Behemoth Blade my dude. So I think I have to... I mean, I have to press Tailwind. I feel like I need to play for this, though. Thing is, Kyurem cannot take a hit. But they could also be Scary Face. Like, I can't take a hit from Zacian. So I'm just gonna go for Tailwind and Protect. I assume they Fake Out. Like, if they have Fake Out, they click it into... Nope, okay. So I could have Quaked their dude. They Scary Face me. Okay. So actually, that's good that I didn't go for that. Okay, they doubled me. So what I'm actually going to do now is I am going... Should I Will-O-Wisp Zacian? No, I'm going to Flare Blade Zacian and switch to Feeny. I can't Will-O-Wisp if I switch to Feeny. Because they're just going to Scary Face into the Kyurem slot. Like, if I let them do that same play again, they just take Kyurem for free. This should do a lot of damage to them. They max the Grimmsnarl. Okay, that's interesting. Oh no, it's... Wait, doesn't my Feeny just like wall this because they can't put me to sleep? With their G-Max move because of the terrain? I mean, they could put Talonflame to sleep, but Talonflame is going boom here anyway. Oof. Goodbye, Zacian. That's what the expert belt is for, boys. And they just Starfall me? Okay. Which I take. I can just Will-O-Wisp them. Actually, I cannot because they are standing in my terrain. I cannot just Will-O-Wisp them. But I mean, they wasted their Dynamax. Like, I can, depending what they send out now, I can just switch Talonflame out to preserve the Tailwind option for later. But I don't think I even need it anymore, to be honest. I think I just Flare Blitz their Grimmsnarl and Moonblast their... I could Heal Pulse myself, or I could Nature's Madness their Incineroar. I think I'll Nature's Madness Incineroar. They're probably gonna fake out Talonflame. Oh, they fake out Feeny. Okay. Get a little damage in. They have Overgrowth. Okay. So that's Power Whip. Question is, are they Babry Berry? I wonder if I should preserve my Dynamax. It's probably my last turn to Tailwind, but I outspeed. I should outspeed. Cannot burn them. Now I'm going for it. I was gonna run out of time, so I kind of just pressed what I was thinking about pressing. Which kind of sucks if they have Babry Berry, but we'll see. I could have Will-O-Wisp because they changed the terrain. But they faint anyway, so who cares? They're probably parting shot me, right? They might Flare Blitz, but it'd be kind of silly of them. Yeah, that's not what you wanted to do, bud. I'll just press it again. I'll max Rockfall, Yveltal, and press Tailwind. Is that 3 in a row? Don't call it a streak. Sucker Punch, Spirit Break, Power Up. Oh, they were Sash. Yeah, they get a little bit cute with the whole Max Grimmsnarl play there. I think they would have been better off maxing Yveltal that game. Alright, we just have to win 9 in a row. Actually, if we win 10 in a row, we can be at 100 wins before 100 losses. Streak's over, boys. They have like a bootleg. I gotta go Talonflame, Kyurem. Because Kyurem beats everything on their team. And then I think I need to bring Feeny. Do I? Feeny prevents the Spore from Amoongus. But then I can't... yeah, I don't think I need... Kartana would be really nice this game. I could even lead with Kartana, to be honest. This might be a throw, but I think if Kartana can get set up a little bit here, it can like destroy their team. Other than Yveltal's a bit of a problem, but if they just want to go like Amoongus, Whimsicott, I can kill Whimsicott and max airstream the Amoongus. And they can't Spore Kartana because I'm grass type. And then at that point, if they Spore my Birdie Boy, I don't really care. And that, like, if they lead Whimsicott Amoongus, it's a very passive lead. I like a Politoed Amoongus. Politoed learn... No, okay, it doesn't not learn Fake Out. So it's a free Tailwind and max Airstream. Maybe I should not respect the Amoongus. I'm gonna go for Max Grass and the Politoed. They could, I could Rage Powder. That was a dumb play. Rage Powder doesn't work on me because I'm Grass type. Never mind. I knew that. I'm smart. Because they're not going to max Politoed. They might switch out Amoongus. Nope. Okay. Interesting. Yeah, I thought they would max Politoed. Oh, that's protected. Okay. It's a little awkward, but good damage. They're just gonna Spore Talonflame. Yeah. Thing is, they're probably Cobra Berry, so airstreaming them doesn't seem like a great play. I guess airstream Politoed, I guess. I don't really need the speed boost though, to be honest. Once they're switching the Overgrowth, probably they could switch Politoed for they could switch Politoed to Yveltal, I guess. Maybe Knuckle would have been better, actually. Yeah, I should have Knuckled because it would have been neutral. Okay, they double switch. They're probably Shadow Tag, right? So, we're just gonna try to come out of sleep. We're gonna max Knuckle Yveltal. Get some damage. If they max it, I think I'm in a good spot actually, because I'm gonna do damage to it, and I feel like Freeze Dry will get it. Okay, so they're at half. They're probably AV though, right? They're gonna Airstream into Talonflame. Okay. I mean, that's fine, I guess. Oh, they're Life Orb, okay. Unfortunately, my Dynamax ends. But they're Life Orb, so I am just going to Freeze Dry them. Should I double them? Or should I go for damage on Gothitelle? I'm going for damage on Gothitelle. I'm +1, this should hurt them a lot. I don't know if Yveltal faints here, but... Son of a... Still okay damage, to be honest. I mean, they should have been knocked out, but... What if they do it? The problem is, if they just do it again, I can't win. Right, they can just ally switch... They can just ally switch Max Darkness mine Necrozma. Because they're gonna outspeed. Do I have to read it? I should have Smart Strike last turn, thinking that they might... Do I read the ally switch? No, they're gonna think that I'm gonna read the ally switch. They're not gonna press it twice in a row. I called their bluff. Yeah, Gothitelle can't do anything. If I was a real baller, I would have pressed Swords Dance, but... What's our last Pokemon? It's anything but Urshifu, I think we're good. I forget what their other... What was it? Oh, it's Amoongus, right? They were Amoongus. Why can't I remember this? They led Amoongus. I don't know why I'm blanking on this. It's because they still have... Oh, it's Politoed. Okay. So they can't really do anything to Kartana with Amoongus. Actually, they can't really do anything to Kartana with any of their remaining Pokemon. So it's just Aerial Ace, Sunseal Strike, and the Amoongus. If they ally switch... Okay, they switch out to set the rain back. I don't think that does anything. Yeah, they shouldn't be able to do anything to Kartana. They're not Cobra Berry. So they will feint the Sunseal Strike. Oh, I thought that was weakness policy for a second. I was gonna be like, there's no way. Eject button Amoongus. Alright, so Gothitelle's eating a Sunseal Strike, I guess. Congratulations on your present. You won a prize. It's a giant laser beam. And a head to the throat. They're probably gonna fake out. I'm just gonna spread my damage. I don't think there should be a way for me to lose at this point. So it's gonna be 4 in a row. Okay, I have 3 turns to win the game now. But that should be fine. It's gonna be Regenerator Amoongus though, right? So I seem to not get owned by Protects. So what I think I do is Swords Dance so that I can just hit him with a spread move and then Aerial Ace Amoongus. They're gonna try to Spore me, right? Which they're gonna try to Spore in a Crosmo. They'll probably like protect Politoed. They could double protect, I guess, and eat a turn. But then they just both die next turn. Like, I expect protect from Politoed at least here. Yep. And it's probably Spore into Necrozma. They probably thought it was gonna Leaf Blade. Oh, they just double protect. Okay, I don't think they can't win now unless they get 2 double protects. I think. Actually, if they get a double protect, I think I lose. I'm gonna be sad if I lose two 10% chances. No. They would have to get triple protect. Alright, what do you keep me waiting for? I know what you're pressing. Okay, you didn't even try it. That's no fun. Should have just left at that point. So Kartana was insane this game. He's actually gonna end the game at full health. That's pretty funny. Not that my opponent's team was built to do any damage. It was just there to try to get Parasol. And be annoying with ally switch. Alright, that's 4 in a row. I guess we'll play till we lose. It's a pretty high ranking opponent. Oh boy, this is not going to be fun. Alright, well, they have a very threatening team here. I could go like Mienshao Kartana. Is that a little bit, is that too based? I could go Kartana Feeny. I feel like people never bring Rillaboom. Probably because everyone on my team can kill it. I mean, they could go Palkia and Indeedee and press Trick Room, but that doesn't help with Zacian on their team. They could go Palkia Amoongus. Well, I think I need Tailwind. I could go Kartana, to be honest. Yeah. Yeah. Maybe this was the one we're destined to lose. They got cocky against Amoongus last game. We'll see though. Kind of hope I lose soon because I need to put up my laundry and take a shower. Okay, it's Indeedee Palkia. Are they just gonna Trick Room? Follow me, Trick Room. Oh yeah, I should have Flare Blitz. That was stupid of me, I forgot. I don't think I was knocking them out anyway, but... This team would be really good if I had a way to lower stats to less their Dynamax is a little easier. Okay, this hit me with the big purple laser beam. Do they geyser my... Oh, they Wormwind me, okay. I mean, they need to use 2 turns of their Dynamax to get a KO, which is kind of nice, I guess. Their Life Orb. Get a little bit of chip damage in on them. And take out their Indeedee. That crit probably mattered, because I'm -1 attack. Yeah, so they waste 2 turns of Dynamax and 2 turns of their Trick Room to get 2 KOs, and I take a KO. Problem is now I'm just gonna get spored because I didn't bring Feeny. Yeah, I actually just lose now, I think. I have to double Amoongus. I don't even think I can do that. Yeah, there's 2 turns of Trick Room. They're gonna Spore Kyurem probably. They're gonna Spore Wormwind. The problem is... Yeah, I don't really have a great play here. I can protect Max Guarded, but... I mean, they should Spore Kyurem, that's the threat, and they should Wormwind. Spore my Necro... Why? Well, that's why, because they can annihilate me, even if I was Dynamaxed. Okay, this is Which you do not like to see. So they're just gonna spore me again. I needed Feeny this game. I feel like I have to just like hit a protect here. Nope, never lucky. Yeah, I needed that protect to go. Oh, I do get a Swords Dance off. And Trick Room does end. Oh, they Hydro Pump me. Might just be dead to that, to be honest. Yep. This Palkia put in friggin' work, dude. Yeah, my only... Oh, no, this won't work because I protected... It might have actually been a higher percentage play to not try to protect last turn and then go for a one-turn sleep. But now I'll take a sleep turn here. And they'll just spatial run me to death. Yeah, and they can just Rage Powder, that's true. Yeah, I misplayed this game. I needed, I definitely needed, Tapu Fini. Alright, I'm not ending on that. That's a sad way to end it. Getting a Amoongus. Yeah, I struggle playing against Trick Room. I'm just not very good at playing against it. I don't think this seems very strong against it either. Inside of my nose itches. Alright, we're gonna stay Kyogre Calyrex team. I don't think that Cosmo's good here. How fast is Lucky? So they can just follow me, right? They're probably Sash anyway. They protect Indeedee, okay. Oh, they actually take that. That's kind of surprising. Is this E-Webs? That's the middle. To tell him. So it's gonna be Calyrex. Oh, they actually were Life Orb. Okay. I just want to get. I just want to get Karam out. Oh, that's smart, actually. They left Whimsicott in the back. That was smart. They could, like... Oh, I forgot that I was Dynamaxing for a second. I was like, what the heck are they doing? Yeah, so they're just kind of... They're kind of like expanding Force Tailwind. Maybe? This is a bad Hailstorm because it breaks my Sash. So if they Expanding Force here, I'm actually in a really bad spot against Calyrex. Oh, it's Mystical Fire. Okay, that's actually fine. I mean, their Calyrex shouldn't have any single target attack, right? Unless I Dynamax. They should Dynamax. Yes, they should Dynamax here. They should Dynamax and follow me. Do they not Dynamax? They have to Dynamax here, right? I think Mienshaw's actually my... No, Mienshaw's not my win condition because their Tailwind's gonna last longer than mine. Yeah, I mean, they have to follow me here. They have to Dynamax. Because I know I have knockoff, which they do not want to take. Should have. They Quake me, okay. I'm not getting an attack off with Mienshao anyway. So it's a 2v1, except Calyrex is a +1. It's a terrifying Pokemon. But I'm also a +1 on Kyurem. I have one more turn of Dynamax, but we're essentially neutral attack defense wise, so they have the advantage. I mean, I'm assuming this knocks out. It actually doesn't. Okay, well, never mind. Then that's bad. Um, I'm pretty. My Kartana is faster than. Yeah. So it's. Oh, they're +2 special defense. Oh, on Whimsicott or you know what I mean. So my strongest move is Wormwind. And Leaf Blade. Oh boy. E. Oh, they didn't follow me, which is kind of awkward to be honest. It's actually incredibly awkward. I can't win this now. How much is this gonna do? Yeah, not even close. It was incredibly smart of them to bring Whimsicott in the back instead of in the front. That's like the one play that won them the game. Because now even I feel like, yeah, even if I protect it doesn't really matter. They're just kind of helping hand. I might just be dead to this through protect, to be honest with you. No, but I won't. I mean, I obviously don't take one, so. Yeah, maybe if I got more special defense boosts, this might have been interesting, but nope. Alright, let's play one more. Yeah, they didn't bring Kyogre. They were specs. Yeah, it was actually incredibly smart of them to bring Whimsicott in the back. Because if I have Tailwind, I just win that game. If I have Tailwind and they don't, they can't win. But they smartly led the Lucky to knock out my Talonflame. If the close combat had knocked him out, that would have been a dub, but fortunately, oh boy. I think I've played this guy. The different team. I mean, Kyurem's good, obviously, here. Kyurem's actually quite insane here. I don't think I need Talent either, so I'm just gonna go Mienshao, Kyurem. Necrozma. I mean, is Necrozma even good here? I guess. I mean, it's not good against Zygarde. It's not really good against Kyogre. Kartana's better. They're just gonna Shadow Sneak me, right? I can handle this. I guess I could switch me and show out. They could ally switch. Be a bit annoying, but I don't think it would matter. I mean, they said Shedinja. If they ally switch, then if they ally switch Origin Pulse, then that benefits me, I think. Because I just lose Shedinja and get nothing else. They actually max. Okay. That should be fine. So they're gonna lose. No, they're not gonna lose Shedinja because they're gonna Geyser. Right? I mean, why would they Dynamax if they're just gonna Geyser me? I feel like Ice Beam, Max Hails, but they wouldn't Max Hailstorm themselves. I wonder if they read that I was gonna Max Hailstorm. Okay, I have to play around the Shedinja having ally switch here. Right, they're gonna ally switch me. They're assuming I'm going to Leaf Blade the Kyogre slot, right? I mean, I can hard read it. This is a super hard read, but if they ally switch, I win. That's interesting. They did it anyway. So I actually called their bluff, but they switched out Kyogre before the ally switched. That's funny. Goodbye. I switched Kartana out here to Feeny. Alright, so there's Zygarde. Yeah, I'm gonna switch to Feeny and Hailstorm. I could Wormwind. Yeah, I'm gonna Wormwind because they could switch to Kyogre to try to eat my last turn of Dynamax. And they were gonna fake out Kartana for sure. Or they were either gonna fake out or Flare Blitz Kartana, so this works either way. Cause they don't switch out their Zygarde. To just give it up. Oh, did they think I was gonna Quake? I think I can't even be burned because of the... Well, they didn't know that I was gonna switch Fenian, obviously. I should have turned my light on. It's getting dark in here. Alright, so I can just heal pulse and freeze dry. They'll probably forfeit. Okay, that was a good one. Let's see, we're at an hour and a half. Do I want to do one more? Let's do one more. I keep saying that, but this is kind of like what I've been doing for the past 3 days, is just queuing Pokemon over and over again. I've spent so much time playing this game over the past 3 days. I actually just spent so much time playing a game this month. I'm almost at 200 games in this month. I honestly don't really like Necrozma here. I don't think I'll bring Feeny. The thing is, Kyurem can beat their whole team with a little bit of help. Everything except for Lunala, really. But they have no redirect. So if they decide to go Lunala to do like the Meteor Beam thing, I can just knock them off, and then that's like game over for them. That's what I love about Mienshaw's, the combination of Inner Focus and it being a Fake Out and Wide Guard Pokemon, and having like high attack to use knockoff with is like super nice. Because every team has like 2 Fake Out users on it, and Mienshao just steamrolls all of them. I don't think I've seen anybody bring Rillaboom against me. Okay, so this is an interesting lead. How badly do I need Tailwind to this game? I could switch to Feeny. The thing is, their team is kind of... If I can get rid of the weather, then Venusaur's slow. I kind of need Venusaur, or I kind of need... I'm thinking about Will-O-Wisp, Groudon, and Fake Out Incineroar. I give up my Talonflame. They withdraw Incin. Okay, that's not great. To go Lunala. Okay, that's actually smart by them. And they max. They gonna max Rockfall me? If I get this Will-O-Wisp off, that's very good. Please. Okay. Okay, it's just Rockfall on the Talonflame. So I don't get Tailwind this game, but next turn, knock off Lunala. And do I go Feeny and just outlast his Dynamax? Fortunately, my Sash gets broken, but I'm faster than them. Yeah, let's go Kyurem, because they're probably going to knock out Mancha this turn. I am down to just knock off Lunala. Should I double the Lunala slot? I should. I'm going to Wyrmwind and knock off Lunala. A burned Groudon on -1 doesn't really scare me, so... Knockoff might take their Lunala. But I don't want to risk it, so I'll just double the slot. Because I can heal pulse myself if I take some damage on Kyurem. So what do? They could switch out Lunala. Nope, okay. So if they don't have Protect on Lunala, it's dead. I mean, they probably just assumed that I Hailstorm Groudon. Okay, so knockoff comes out. It does take the knockout, okay. Was it Power Herb? They were probably pressing Meteor Beam, yeah. And then Wyrmwind. Hailstorm would have... if I knew it was going to knock out, I would have pressed Hailstorm, but... If I wasn't hitting Groudon this turn, I wanted to at least make sure that I lowered his attack. Which is why I didn't press Hailstorm. So this is a burned -1 Groudon. Using a non-stab Rockfall. Not gonna get it done, boy. Not gonna get it done. Alright. I can pretty much ignore this Groudon, to be honest. They probably bring Incin in. And I just close combat Incin. Or they could bring Venusaur in, I guess. Yeah, it's Venusaur. So they're gonna Sleep Powder. Unfortunately for them, we are not in the sun. But I will still respect it. I will still respect it. Alright, ending it on a win is always nice. What was our record today? I think we won at least 5, which is kind of nice. I think I was 11 games under 500 when we started. So we'll just look at my record now. Okay, I'm only 8 now, so I won. Probably went 6 and 3 maybe. I forgot how many games I had when we started, but I mean that doesn't matter. We won pretty well, so yeah, we have 8 days left in the season before the reset. So this was a good session. We made it to 4685. I'd like to get to top 3,000. It would be nice. So We'll probably give it another go tomorrow, but for now I'm gonna call it there. End on a win instead of on a sad loss. So thanks for watching, and I will see you next time. And next time I'll show the rental code, because I realized I forgot to do it this episode with the Feeny on the team. But anyway, goodbye. Adios. Have a good one.